Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Aaron Miller, the Hunting Principals here in Southern Missouri. I'm just going to bring you a quick video tonight of a new product that I got. I'm going to be doing a series of some of the things that I use on my hunting expeditions, if you want to call them that. On the last several years, I've been trying some new things, trying some different things, trying to figure out what works for me, what is quick to set up, what is quick to take down, and how I can basically maximize the time that I have to get in the woods. Being a principal, for example, the last 3 days that I've gone out have been after school. And we get out of school at about 3:45, almost 4 o'clock. And even though the hunting place that I go to is 3 miles from the school, it still takes me time to get from my job, to get away from my job, and to get to the hunting areas that I'm going to hunt in, even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes. And then I still have to make sure that I am dressed, clothed, gear ready, and in the stand before peak time at 5:30. So that's one of those things that I really have to think about. The last couple of days out, I've actually been using my XOP stand that you saw me do a product review on here not too long ago. And it's not been too bad. It's actually been easy to carry. I don't have long hikes into the woods, maybe several hundred yards of hiking from my truck to my locations. So it's not like I have to go a mile or so to get to my hunting spots. So that wasn't too bad. Setup is taking me a little bit longer than I would like, just because I'm not super familiar with the run and gun style of hunting just yet. So as you guys saw in some of my videos at the beginning of this summer and into this fall, I have been working on taking up saddle hunting. And I will bring some videos to you guys here in the next several weeks of some of the products that I started with saddle hunting. I did a couple of hunts last year at the end of the season in a saddle, a DIY saddle. And then my first hunt this year was in a saddle, and actually had a couple of does come out, just couldn't take the shot just yet. I know there's a couple bucks in that area, so I didn't take the does just yet. With that being said, I ordered a product. It's probably the more budget-friendly of the saddles in the market, and we're going to open up one of the Trophy line saddles. I think I ended up paying about $145 with a discount code that I got off of another video, and then with shipping and everything, I think I spent about $150. So we're going to unbox it. I'm going to zoom the camera in here and we're going to look through it. I'm going to talk through kind of what's in the box, and we're going to go from there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and unbox this, see what's inside. As you can tell, I have not opened this yet. This is brand new. I just got it this afternoon. I will say this for you guys that are maybe looking at Trophy Line. I ordered this on a Sunday night. I got confirmation of the order on Monday afternoon, and I believe I had a shipping email shortly after that. So like Monday evening, they were already sending me a confirmation email from FedEx that they were getting ready to ship. So very quick turnaround. The only slow part of me getting it was our local mail service. Once FedEx drops it off at the local mail, it adds a couple of days to our delivery. So unfortunately, it took me almost a week to get it, but the actual processing of the order and the sending of the order was very quick. So top notch for that. Just a quick opening here. All right, so right on the top, packing slip, you can see that this is a Trophy Line Ambush Light. And I did order a XL, large XL, nice little decal for my box. And when you open it up, that's what you get. So in the box we have our cinch bag and our saddle. And then we have some information in here. So you have your steps, which is actually kind of cool. So how do you use it? Here's how you use it. Shows you all the processes that you need. Gives you your safety warnings. Important uses of tree saddles and ropes. Proper knots, working loads, all of that stuff. Warranty, return policy, and inspection notice. So all of that stuff comes right inside the box as well. So right off the bat, gives you a little bit of information. Can be machine washed, no drying, you can hang it out. Definitely some things to go over with the saddle. So good information right there. And then your cinch bag. So I want to go over what comes in the Ambush Light package. And so I want you guys to know I did not buy the kit. This was simply the saddle. So when you go on Trophyline's website, you'll see that they have two saddle options. They have a saddle option, then they have the kit option. And then they have another saddle that's a little bit more expensive that comes individually or as a kit as well. So I just bought the regular Ambush Light. This was just the saddle package, and these are the things that come with it. So when you open the bag, just coming with the actual saddle is your cinch bag for your climbing rope or tether, a little MOLLE pack for either carrying gear or your other tether or rope or lineman's belt, and the saddle itself. Now, what I really like about this is the fact that when I was looking at these, you can buy a saddle and you can get the saddle, but you don't always get all the extra stuff. And when you go for those kits and all that kind of stuff, they get very expensive. I have tethers, I have a lineman's rope, I have all the things that I need because I was using a DIY saddle. So this was a good option for me. I can go ahead, get my saddle, I get a couple of options to carry stuff in, plus I have a couple of little cinch pouches already on my old saddle that I can now hook onto this and have pretty much all of my stuff, except for a few of my hunting gear things, my camera gear, on my saddle when I go in. So I'm pretty excited about that. And here you go. There it is. So you have your lap belt or your waist belt right here that goes through and cinches down. That will keep that on your person. Here's your leg straps right here. They do not look to be adjustable, but they go straight through. They're easy to step through. You probably could fit some pretty heavy clothing through these straps. And then your 2-inch bridge. And this is one of those nylon webbing bridges. I have a rope on my other DIY saddle, and I like that, but when it comes to sitting in that saddle for a long period of time or carrying gear out in my backpack, it gets pretty heavy. So if I can put the gear on this and carry it, that's my goal. So guys, there it is. The Ambush Light from Trophyline. I'm going to give you a little bit more of a review as I get it out and actually use it, but this is simply an unboxing. Everything that's in it: saddle, carry bag, cinch bag, all of your instructions and information, nice little decal to go with whatever you want to put it on, and pretty much everything you need to take it right out of the box, put it on, and go hunting. Stay tuned, guys, to the channel. I'm going to start bringing you some product reviews of what I use in my hunting setups and show you kind of how I set that up. And I will tell you some of the things that I have been learning very quickly this year on what works and what doesn't on the saddle. So let me pan back out, give you guys some final thoughts, and then we'll wrap it up for today. All right, guys, there you go right here. Trophyline Ambush Light saddle. It's just a big netting, which means it's not going to be real hot to sit in. Could let a little airflow through, but that's all right. When it gets a little bit colder, I may or may not be using a saddle, just depends on the setups. But anyway, final closing thoughts for tonight's video is this. You got to find what works for you guys. My son's going to be hunting this week on youth season. We have football game Thursday night. We had a football game tonight. Just a lot of things going on and not really a lot of extra time. So you guys have to find what works for you. During those gear reviews that I'm going to be bringing you guys, you're going to hear me talk about some things that I've been learning that do not work. Thought I had a good system going, and first time out, forgot some stuff. So I went back to the house, went through everything again, tried to figure it out. Second time out, forgot something else. So it's just kind of a learning experience and testing your gear and making sure it works. If it doesn't work, finding out why. In fact, I did do some modifications on my sticks the other day. I will bring that to you as well and start doing some videos on just what I use and why. So stay tuned and get out hopefully this week and test this thing out, get it set up, try it out a few times before I get in the woods, and hopefully with some weather changes, it looks like it's going to be cold and wet this week. Probably not going to get any chances this week, but hopefully after your youth season, I'll be able to get in and get a couple more days during that rut time to get out and hang with my bow before rifle season hit.